Inshallah, today we will finish the concepts of lesson 11 and 12. And inshallah, there will be, we will start with textbook, but in a different way. This time I'm going to take differently. I will explain to you. So let's revise the mudaf. What is the lesson number today? So actually we are naming the classes according to the days. So today is the 40th day since we started this course, and the concepts that I'm taking in the lesson in these slides are belonging to chapter 11 and 12, and some of it is even for chapter 13. So when an ism joins with damir, we have been taking examples for that. So again, someone who prefer to practice with me, they can flag their hands so I can ask them, so they can practice. If an ism joins with damir, so the effect is mudaf mudaf ilayh. And those who do not want to participate in the class, they can repeat after me loudly, okay, to themselves. So today I'm going to take an example for the ism which is called halun. So what is halun? Halun, the meaning of halun is condition. And normally it is referred in Arabic conversation when you ask how are you, like in English when we ask how are you. So normally in Arabic during conversation we ask how's your condition. Okay, that's how it is asked in Arabic language. So halun is condition. So when damir gets attached to halun, all types of damir muttasil, then how the effect of mudaf mudaf ilayh, how the meaning changes. So haluhu means his condition, haluhuma, they are condition belonging to two masculine, referring to two masculine persons, male persons. Haluhum, their condition, plural, muzakkar. Haluha, her condition. Haluhuma, their condition, for two muannas. Haluhunna, their condition belonging to referring to jama muannas. Haluka, your condition, referring to second person muzakkar. Halukuma, halukum, your condition, referring to masculine plural. Haluki, halukuma, halukunna, then hali, haluna. Okay, so again, haluhu, haluhuma, haluhum, haluha, haluhuma, haluhunna, haluka, halukuma, halukum, haluki, halukuma, halukunna, hali, haluna. So you can take different ism and attach pronouns to that, damir muttasil, and practice it yourself also. You can practice it this way also, huwa haluhu, so that you will remember that it is corresponding to which damir, huwa haluhu, huma haluhuma, hum haluhum, hiya haluha, huma haluhuma. Like that also you can practice. Okay. So now فعل فعل الماضي فعل الماضي. So today I'm going to take a فعل قرأ, means he read. Now I do not recommend that you choose a fail that will, during your practice, that includes Hamza, Wow, and Ya, because they will have some different changes and when they uh, when you go through this conjugation, so they will have some kind of a different effects. But I have taken qara because qara is okay, is easy. Qara means he read. Qara means he read. Qara, they read two persons. Now actually it was qara'at, so there is hamza at the end, and then fa'il for huma is alif. So there is hamza plus another alif. So two alif or two hamza, you can say two alif. So what it will, you will put a mud with single alif. So that's how you will pronounce qara'a. So you will elongate a sound a little bit. Or they all read more than three muzakkar. Qara'u, qara'at, she read. Now, what is damir here? What is fa'il here? Mustatir. And ta indicates the ta'utanis, which is feminine ta. Qara'at. Then qara'ata. Qara'ata is again, what is the fa'il here? Alif. Okay, fa'il is alif, but this ta is indicating feminine ta. Okay, qara'ata, qara'ana. Qara'ana. As I mentioned earlier, in fi'lul thulathi, three-letter based fi'l, the last letter will take sukoon starting from hunna. Okay, qara'ana. Then qara'ata means you read. Qara'atuma, you both read. Muzakkar. Qara'atum, you all read. Muzakkar. Qara'ati, you read. Muannas. Qara'atuma, you both read. Muannas, feminine. Qara'atunna, you all read. Muannas, more than three persons. Qara'atu, I read. Qara'na, we read. Qara'atu, I read. Qara'na, we read. Qara'na, this is, so there is a difference here between here. This is qara'na and here this is qara'na. Okay, this is qara'na. This means they all read muannas. And if you elongate the sound a little bit after na, then it becomes we, or we read. Qara'na. Okay, qara'na. And this is qara'na. So there is a difference. Here you take a single sound, qara'na. That's it. And here, qara'na. Okay. That's why pronunciation is very important in Arabic language. How you are pronouncing words is very important. Otherwise, the person who knows Arabic, if you will make slight mistake in sound, he will understand it as a different word. Okay. Now, last week, i'rab have been revised, as well as I have taken the topic of i'rab, which included muthanna for two persons, as well as jama. Now this i'rab, these i'rab, you have to remember them. Okay, so I will be taking practice from time to time. So let's revise them also. So as I mentioned, there are two kinds of the i'rab. One is the ending sounds. and the ending combinations. Normally, ending sounds are for singular and jama taksir words, and ending combinations are for musanna, dual or pair, and jama. Okay, brothers and sisters. So ending sounds for mufrad, singular, and jama taksir, and ending combinations for musanna, both muzakkar and muannas, and jama salim, muzakkar, and jama salim, muannas. Okay, so let's see un and in, that is for mufrad and jama taksir. Ani, any, that is for musanna, both muzakkar and muannas. Remember this, okay? For musanna, these are the Arab ending combinations. And for jama salim muzakkar, una, ina. And jama salim muannas, it is atun, atinati. This table you need to remember, okay? Un and in, ani, any, una, ina, atun, atin. So when the word is in rafa state, for mufrad and jama taksir, it will either take the last letter of the word will take un or u. When it is in nasab state, it will take an or a, fatha only, single fatha. And in the jar state, if it is mufrad or jama taksir, it will take the last letter of the word will take in or kasra. And the same is valid for combinations. So if it is musanna, okay, so the last combination of the word will have ani. If it is rafa, it will take any. If it is nasab, and it will also take any as the last ending combinations when it is jar. So how will you differentiate whether it is nasab or jar? You will know that according to its position in the sentence. Okay, you will know that according to its position in the sentence. Okay, let's take again this Muslim chart. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, same thing. For mufrad, it is Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. This is for muzakkar. Muslimani, ending combination. Ani, Muslimani. Ina, any is the combination. And Muslimani, in the jar also it is any. So this is what? This is for muzakkar. Two Muslim, two Muslim, two Muslim. Okay. And the rafa nasab or jar. Muslimuna, and when it is rafa. Muslims, Muslimina, this is also Muslims, but in this position of nasab. Muslimina, this is also Muslims, but in the position of jar. Okay. Now for the muannas, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. Okay, Muslima, that's why we say Muslima. Okay, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. So this is ending signs. Okay. Now Muslimatani, Muslimatani, Muslimatani. Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. Okay. So Muslimatun again means Muslims, women, plural. When in Rafa state, it's atun, ending combination. So these you need to keep on practicing. Now, we will continue with the topic of flexibility, and the topic that I was taking last time was partly flexible, mamnu' min as-sarf. So there was one type left. Now there are words that are partly flexible, which are based on wazan fa'lan. Okay, so words that are based on wazan fa'lan. And I hope you remember what is wazan. Okay, this was explained to you before. Okay, fa'lan based. For example, kaslanu. So this is based on fa'lan, fa'lanu. Okay, fa'lan. So fa'lanu. So same. It's based on this. So this is wazan. Wazan means it's kind of a mold in which you put anything, any other alphabets, and it will come with the same in the same form. Okay, kaslanu. Okay, kaslanu means lazy. Okay, kaslanu means lazy. So it will be in nasab state, it will be kaslana. In jar state, it will be kaslana. So kaslanu, kaslana, kaslana. Okay. Jaw'anu, jaw'an means hungry. Jaw'anu, jaw'ana, jaw'ana. So these words, they are flexible when they move from rafa state to nasab state, but they are not flexible when it moves from nasab to jar. They are same. Okay, they are rigid here. Here also it is jaw'an. Here also jaw'an. Atshanu, atshan means hungry. Atshanu, atshana, atshana. Atshanu, atshana, atshana. Okay. Ghadabanu means very angry. Ghadaban means very angry. Ghadabanu, ghadabana, ghadabana. Okay. So these are mamnu' min as-sarf, partly flexible. And remember, mamnu' min as-sarf is not for jama and musanna. Okay, it's not for jama and musanna. Okay, jama salim and musanna. Why? Because this is only for mamnu min as-sarf is for not for valid for them. Okay, so how many partly flexible mamnu min as-sarf we have taken? We have taken last week non-Arab names. Okay, then feminine proper names. Just for you to remind, for your reminder, I'm taking this. Masculine proper names ending with ta marbuta. We took examples of that last week. Names that appear like fi'l, like Ahmadu, Ahmada, Ahmada. Then names of places like Makkatu, Makkata, Makkata, like that. Then words on pattern fa'alan, okay, which we took it today. Now more will be taken inshallah in future from time to time. Okay. So in terms of in the flexibility chapter, in the flexibility topic, there is another topic which is non-flexible. So there are three kinds of flexibility, as I mentioned earlier. It is fully flexible, partly flexible, and non-flexible. Non-flexible are called mabniyun or mabni. Okay, mabniyun. All ismul ishara, mufrad and jama. Ismul ishara belonging to mufrad and jama, they are mabniyun. Okay, they are mabniyun. So hada, when it is in the rafa state, it will be hada. When it is nasab, it is hada. When it is jar, it is hada. It is not changing. And see, here it is also not ending with any kind of a sign, ending sound, nor ending combination, nothing. It is hada, hada in all the three situations. So these ending sound and ending combinations are not valid for these mabni. Okay, they are rigid words. They are written as it is. So position wise, hada can come in the position of nasab also. Hada can come in the position of jar also, but it will remain as hada only. It will not change. Same way, dhalika, dhalika, dhalika. Hadihi, hadihi, hadihi. Tilka, tilka, tilka. Haulai, haulai, haulai means these. Okay, haulai means these. Ulaika, ulaika, ulaika. Okay, those. Okay, so all these are mabniyun. Any difficulty in this? If you have any difficulty, you can type in chat window. Otherwise, I'm assuming you are understanding, and I will proceed to the next slide. But you can always ask question. You are free to ask question on. You are free to ask question on chat, either YouTube chat or here. Ad-Damair. They are all mabniyun. Damair. Now they are mabniyun in a different way. How? So there are two types of damair: munfasil and muttasil, detached and attached. Detached and attached. So when it comes to detached damair, they are all marfu', they are all rafa. And when it is attached, muttasil, they are either nasab or jar. So huwa is always rafa. It will never be nasab or jar. Remember, huwa will always be rafa. It will be always marfu'. It will never be mansoob or majroor. Okay, so huwa and who that's it's the muttasil corresponding to huwa, right? It's the damir muttasil corresponding to huwa. So huwa will be who will be the nasab or jar. Now you will know when it is nasab or jar when it comes in the sentence. You will understand it there. Okay. Same thing, huma, huma, huma. Or now for huma, muttasil is also huma. So okay, it is huma, huma, huma. Hum. For this also, hum is muttasil also. Here, the muttasil, the attached pronoun is ha for here. So here, ha. Huma, huma. Hunna. Anta, ka. For anta, the damir muttasil, the attached pronoun is ka. Anta, ka. Antuma, kuma. Antum, kum. Anti, ki. Antuma, kuma. Antunna, kunna. Ana, you can say, or ya mutakallim, ana, yi, and nahnu, na. Okay. So these are mabniyun, but in a different way. Okay. In a different way. So all the munfasil are always rafa. You remember this, are always rafa. While muttasil are either nasab and jar. I hope it is clear. If any question, you can type. Now, mabni are also those ism that end with alif. That end with alif. Now, there are two kinds of alif. I've mentioned here the alif and alif maksura. Now, alif maksura, this is written in the form of ya, but without two dots. It's written in the form of ya, but without two dots. This is called alif maksura. This alphabet in Arabic language is called alif maksura. Maksura stands for broken, the broken alif. Okay. So normally, if you see in Mus'haf, in Quran, you will see sometimes when such alif is written, you will find a small alif is drawn above it. A small alif is also written above it so that people will read it correctly. And sometimes if it is not written, but you will understand that it is alif maksura. So there are words that end with alif. They are also mabni. For example, Musa. Musa ends with alif maksura. So when it is in the rafa state, it is Musa. When it is nasab state, it is Musa. And when it is in jar state, it is Musa. Isa. Then when it is marfu, Isa. Mansub, Isa. Majrur, Isa. Then Zakaria. The Zakaria is ending with alif. Zakaria. Hudan. Okay. Again, Hudan. Okay. So this is Mabni. So the Mabni, they do not change in all three statuses. Okay. Just to recap, what is the meaning of Mabni? They are same, whether in Rafa, Nasab or Jar. Okay. There is an exception about Damair. Okay. In Damair, all marfuz are munfasil. Now, all ismul ishara or ismul ishara for singular and plurals, not all. Singular and plurals, mufrad and jama, they are mabni. And damair are also mabni, all damair, okay? Then those ism that ends with alif or alif maksura. So there are more will be covered, inshallah, as gradually we are progressing further. I will be taking this topic flexibility from time to time. So here completes the concepts of lesson 11 and 12. Now, I'm going to start with textbook. This time, the style of taking, going through textbook will be a little bit different. And how, I will tell you. Let me share the textbook with you.